We're going to talk about 5 things you may not know about United States money. Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. We're a channel that likes to buy physical gold and silver, and we like a coin with a good story. If you like those things, please subscribe. So what is the first thing that you may not know about U.S. money? So of all these different denominations, which one has the most in circulation? Not the most in terms of value, but just the most in terms of quantity of bills. So according to Federal Reserve data from 2018, the denomination with the least amount of bills in circulation is the $2 bill. There are 1.2 billion $2 bills in circulation. So, although you may not come across it, it seems rare, but 1.2 billion physical $2 bills in circulation does not make a rare bill. Now, the denomination with the second least amount of quantity of bills in circulation is the $50 bill. There are 1.8 billion in quantity of $50 bills floating around in circulation. So the next least popular one in circulation is the $10 bill. So there are 2 billion $10 bills floating around, followed by the $5 bill with 3.1 billion in circulation. And so of the 3 left, 120 or 1, the next one is the $20 bill. So the $20 bill has 9.4 billion notes in circulation. So that leaves the 1 or the 100. Which one has the most floating in circulation and which one's the second to the most? So it may surprise you that the most popular one is the 100 and the $1 bill is the second to most popular note floating out in circulation. The $1 bill now has 12.4 billion $1 bills out in circulation, while the $100 bill now has 13.4 billion $100 bills. Now, this was not always the case. In the past, the $1 bill was more popular than the $100 bill, but in recent years, they've traded places, and the $100 bill, there's more of them. So who would have taken a bet for $1 that this was not the most widely circulated quantity of bills in circulation? So looking at it a different way, here's a pie chart from the biggest to the smallest in quantity in the number of bills in circulation. So the $100 bill is the biggest, followed by the $1 bill, and you can see the $2 bill is the least used, as well as the 50. I've got a question for you. Which weighs more, the trains that pass through Grand Central Station in a year, or all the trees cut down to print U.S. currency in circulation? Here's a hint. It's a trick question. The answer? They both weigh the same because they both weigh nothing. Grand Central Terminal in New York City is for trains. Grand Central Station is the post office. The paper used to make money is not made from wood pulp, but is composed of cotton and linen. Cotton fibers are much tougher than wood pulp fibers, so they can withstand repeated folding. The third thing you may not know about may surprise you. The average life of a $1 bill is 6 years. For a $20 bill, 8 years. And for a $100 bill, 15 years. So there's a lot of $100 bills out there, but they don't exchange hands very often. They tend to stay in one place. Which brings us to the fourth thing you may not know about. Who is holding the $100 bills? Where are the $100 bills? Well, according to research, $100 bills are held overseas. 60% of all U.S. currency notes are held overseas, and 80% of all Benjamins are held overseas. So the US dollar is a global reserve currency. So whether the $100 bills are being held by foreign central banks or by foreign corporate banks, the $100 bills are being held overseas. And as wealthy citizens in these other countries question the stability of their own fiat currency, they put their money into the US dollar in the form of $100 bills. Which brings us to the fifth thing you may not know about US money. Today, it is not backed up by any gold or silver. It is strictly in God we trust. But in the old days of the gold standard, there not only was gold in treasuries, there was silver in treasuries, such that this silver certificate meant that this certifies that there is on deposit in the Treasury of the United States of America real money. And so with this silver certificate, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. So there was $1 in silver waiting for you. You could always exchange this paper currency for a silver dollar at your choosing. But today, it is not backed by gold or silver. It is all based on trust. If you'd like to learn more about converting some of your cash into physical silver or gold, please watch our featured videos.